Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and last time we were able to take advantage of the Blackfire War and take Smallwood. Now, taking Smallwood obviously is quite useful. Smallwood is a good piece of land. Obviously, we have to wait for kind of the peace to settle, but it's a good piece of land for us. Much better than Standfast or Derrin Downs, so I'm quite happy with what we got there. But with the new Blackfires in charge, what will the future bring? It's hard to say. I can't imagine it's going to bring stability, if you ask me. That's my opinion. But what is this? Again! Wow. The King Beyond the Wall attacks the Night's Watch once again, but it looks as though this time some of the Northern Lords are actually helping. Flint's-Finger, Last Hearth, White Harbour, Carhold, a lot of the kind of very high-up High Lords are actually helping. Which is probably why he's getting his ass kicked, as it looks. Yeah, 25%. They may have a young King Beyond the Wall, but this Lord Commander, Samwell Tarly, he has not taken anything. He has been defending that wall with his life. And we still have the same commanders on either side. I wish that guy would die. I just don't like having generic... The first ones they give, if we don't know who they are, the modders always kind of like have a randomly generated character, I think it's randomly generated to kind of just fit in. Always of Shadow Tower and of Eastwatch. I don't like that. Maester Athan has made me promise I would bury him properly, and I keep my promises. I walked beside his coffin. He was only 30. Someone killed him. Someone killed my Maester. I'm kind of worried now. Has this got something to do with Princess Sorella Martell? Has she been trying to get to my mother-in-law? Is that what's going on? One less mouth to feed. Well, I am a cruel man. And selfish, so yeah. One less mouth to feed, he thinks. One less mouth to feed. But yeah, we need a new Maester. Under my guidance, my sister-in-law has apparently got poor fighter. Leonette Flowers. Okay. Let's get a new Maester. Actually, I completely forgot. There's some other... Let's check my court for a second. Let's see who's actually here. In the court. We got Wyman, who was one of the ones with the green dreams. Yeah, we got... I've noticed that seems to have stopped, actually. That bug, whatever it was, seems to have disappeared. I thought maybe it's something to do with my submods, because maybe they weren't updated properly. But they seem to have just gone. So I don't know what that's about. Martin, Harlan, Igon... Wasn't there like, there was someone who was like a squire to my father. Wasn't Horace, he's got green dreams. Wasn't a Holger, I don't think. Leo's too young. Can't be him. It's not a stack house. We have a stack house with us, though. Which is kind of an interesting thing. Matrilineal marriage to a Woolham. Okay, that's why. Let's go back down. Where were we? Osney Tall. Who was he? Who was the squire for my father? I can't remember. Maybe it's one of these other guys. Maybe it's like Martin or Hogan. I can't remember which one. Tell me in the comment section if you remember who was my father's squire. I feel like he did have a squire. Maybe I'm just going quick. Maybe I'm thinking of my own game or something. I have no idea. Ocean Road has just died. So the Oakheart. His brother's now inherited, Lord Morm, the Drulin Oak, and he's got the bloody flux. So it might pass on to his other brother, Garth Oakheart. Might be better, he's attractive and he's not an idiot. People might prefer that. And his wife is only 11 years old. My lord the Maester was sent. Maester Lewin. Not that great from Dawn, but he'll have to do for now. Died a mangled mess. What does that mean? Is it because of... Oh, mangled... Okay. That's why. Okay. I do apologize if you can hear anything in the background or any sort of background or shaking or something like that. There is apparently fireworks going on. I don't know how many times I've had to say that in my series, but that's what happens when you're in China. Fireworks all the time for no reason. There's nothing special going on today. It's just a normal day. Ugh. The Mad Lion has been defeated. Robert Rain. He was mad, to be... He attacked probably when he shouldn't have. My sister-in-law, she's an amateurish plotter. Roger Rain. Yeah, maybe it's best if he just dies. I mean, for the family at least. Their headstrong line. His brother's also a lunatic. Okay, I was going to say, if all three of those Rain brothers were lunatics, that'd be hilarious. How does that happen? How do you get so many lunatics in one family? Now, the Greyjoys are still holding on. And he's had a daughter, but obviously daughters cannot inherit. Right now, Princess Jahara Blackfire. So you might want to get another one, but she's 38, and she's depressed. I don't think she's going to be in the mood for any hanky-panky, Anies. I'm not sure she's in the mood. But here's a quick look. 8%. He has 10,000 men left. He's a great fighter, though. He is now, though, disfigured. Well, I wish, like, there were some different versions of these masks, maybe. Or, I don't know, if it didn't always happen, like sometimes you just had, you know, disfigured could just be, like, scarred. And some of them just keep it open, they let people see. You know, a bit like, I guess, Sandor Clegane. He's disfigured, but he still shows it. I wish, you know, some people did that. I wish everyone didn't wear a mask. It kind of feels silly. I guess maybe it was simpler for the, you know, the developers to do this rather than creating, you know, detailed scars or something. I don't know. Just, I don't like it. Nobody's been designated as regent. Osney Tor, you would like to be regent? Oh, my bodyguards. Yeah, so if Duncan now has his own lands, he can no longer be my bodyguard. No! Pax, why couldn't you be my bodyguard? I thought I made you a bodyguard. Huh. Propose a foreign tour. How old's his betrothed? 11. He could go on a foreign tour. I don't know how long it takes, though. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. You know, he's an okay man. But Osney, I'll tell you, you should go on a foreign tour. Grant a knighthood. He is 22. Let's do that. Let's grant this guy a knighthood. Do it. There we go. Rise, Sir Osney. I mean, yeah, he's not great, but still. No, absurd. Yeah, we're not going to make you the regent just because you asked. It should go to someone who's worthy. Duncan, of course. Or my mother. My mother's been good to us as well. They're both kind of good people, but Duncan is younger. I think she's my mother. Duncan raised me. Sorry about that. Almost lost my voice. He raised me. I'm sure he can raise my son if I was to die. My son's getting to 5 years old. Come on, you genius. You better turn out good. You damn well better. But who would be good for him? This is what I mean. There's quite a few choices. I think we might go with us first. Yeah, it needs to be 6 before we can actually do that. He died a natural death. Axel Baratheon and his son Lionel the Laughing Storm. A very big fan favourites, people who have read the Duncan Egg novels and know a bit more of the history or the world of Ice and Fire. He's quite a favourite character, I think, for a lot of people. Lionel the Laughing Storm. You know, skilled fighter, duelist, strong, brave. He's got it all. Very good marshal as well. Lady Rana has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of the North March. It would be seen as the right and honourable course to reward her. Well, I am just, but I am kind of selfish. We had a similar problem last time. I couldn't decide. I kind of went with the good thing, so I should probably keep it. Yeah, we'll just do it. She's my mother after. Let's say because she's my mother, that pushes us over the edge at least. You know, even if I was unsure last time, that one puts it under it. My young courtier Leo. Okay. Leo is the son of Sir Edward and Elias. Okay. He's attractive, apparently. Good for him. All his other brothers and sisters seem to have died from flu and stuff. Not a good time for them. The Greyjoys are almost defeated. 89%. It's not looking so great for them. Gunther, did you ever get married? He did. Apparently he's also been excommunicated. But he married a Macy. A weak one, though. Why would he marry a Macy? Maybe he just loves her. Maybe he just loves her. And your brother married a Chester. Okay. Young Alla is full of energy and will to get things done. She should use that power for good. Life will reward her. Yeah, life will... I think he'll do that because he's selfish and he's a hard worker. He's like, yeah, she'll find that's good for her. We'll go with that one. Peter the Black Spider. Not sure what we're going to give you in the future. Once we get Cold Moat, I'll either give you Standfast or Smallwood. Obviously, Smallwood is better than Standfast, but then again, we did have Standfast from the beginning. It might be nice to keep that in Cold Moat. I don't, having Webber, Spider, having Smallwood, I feel makes sense in a way. So I kind of like that idea, but we'll see. What's this? Hold a tourney. I don't have that much. We've never had much money, to be perfectly honest. And looks as though the War of the Greyjoys is now over. Pointless war, really, in the end. It's kind of just a silly war. But Dagon just wanted to fight, I guess. He's now been imprisoned by the King Blackfire. This is the first thing the Blackfires had to deal with, basically, as the new kings. His son was sacrificed quite a while ago. He was sacrificed to the Drowned God quite a while ago. His son, though, Lauren the Bard. And his second son, well, I mean, third son, but is now the second son, Aga Greyjoy. And the youngest, bastard, Meldred Pike. Who's the mother? Awkward. North, okay, de jure war. There's basically a lot of, basically Mega War system, de jure wars. Because of the Mega War system, sometimes you get some silly things where the AI will attack during the Mega War system and try and get de jure. Looks as though Beyond the Wall was defeated again. He doesn't seem to be able to defeat them. Again, the Maesters asked me for a favor. He can't seem to defeat the wall. He's 25 years old. He's going to keep trying, isn't he? He has a son, Prince Dryan. But I think as long as that Tali stands on that wall, they ain't getting through. He knows what he's doing. Let's have a look east. And we haven't looked east for a while. We can see here, though, that some things have changed. So, Roller. Yeah, Chios Eastern. I think they may have changed the Roller to this sigil. I don't... Yeah, because I'm sure before Roller, the Weeping Lady, I'm sure before Roller was not that kind of, sigil. Same with the Wildlings as well. So they've changed quite a few things, actually, when it comes to, like, the title symbols. Declared Red Lake Civil War to increase council power. Could be a good idea to attack if we had a claim, but we don't. Volantis is kind of split up. Claim on Volantis. Okay, so it's basically a civil war. We got Jonas Aaron died in the dungeons of the Mountain Clan. I completely forgot they actually were rebelling. So his oldest son was captured and died in their dungeons. His second son is now also in prisons, the Delicate Falcon. And he has one other son left, who is an idiot. And he's passive. Wow. That's pretty bad for him. I mean, his son here is a craven. He's cruel. He's not a good man either. And this one here, he's just too kind. He's too delicate. He's not a good time with children, Jasper. And his two brothers are also... Oh, wow. The Mountain Clansmen have done one over there. Yeah, it used to be this symbol, just like these ones. Okay, they obviously changed it for Roller. The Northern Steppe. Look at that. That's a big Dothraki army there. It's a big horde. Who's this? Carl Calvaro of Northern Steppe. He's 58 years old. He's quite old. His heir is Igo, son of Kohol, absent-minded. Doesn't look very Dothraki, actually, but... And he's not even one of his sons. He's his grandson, actually. Marine and Kaya thing over here looks the same. I'll let time go by, actually. Was slain. Oh! So Dagon asked for a trial by combat and was slain by Roland Crackhall. Roland the Boar Knight. I mean, that would have been an epic fight. Can you imagine those two? Both old men, but epic fighters. I wish we could have seen that. That would have been a fight for the ages. Over here, most looks the same. Obviously, Civil War in Yaitai. What's new? For elective monarchy, going up north, everything's kind of divided up here. Ivan's the same. Yeah, nothing really special going on, with all things concerned. Oh, well, how is the Mountain Clansman doing, though? And my son needs an education. Now, with the type of man I am, I am just, but I'm also selfish. So maybe not duty. So not duty. Because even though he's just, he's kind of selfish and he's cruel. But he's hard worker. Thrift. Maybe selfishness and his diligentness might make him go for thrift. Artisans and merchants. Pride. Counselors and noblemen. That could be one, because I guess he's quite just. He's proud of his heritage. That's why we're trying to restore it. We could go with that one. Struggle, I guess he is cruel and hard-working, so you might say that goes with that. Left to his own devices, competing with other children. Could go for that one. Etiquette, humility, etiquette. I don't think he's really... Definitely not humility. Heritage, we don't really need to do, because he knows his heritage and stuff. Faith, I am zealous. I guess we could go for one of these. Focus on the faith of the seventh faith and religious learning. A common trait for this is idolizer. So we could go for faith. But I think I'm a bit too selfish and cruel to go for the full faith. So I'm gonna go with one of these two. Pride, I think. Yeah. I think he's proud of who he is and his family. Let's go for that. We'll make him pride. I don't choose the one based upon what it will give my character. Because obviously a lot of people will just choose the one they think what it will give their character. I usually just choose it based upon what I think my character would actually choose. Obviously their heritage is used to kind of convert them to other cultures and stuff. But that's the whole point. You're teaching them about heritage. Of course that's what you're trying to do. He's attacking for Duncan's claim on Darkmoor. How is the war going? 99% in favour of the clansmen. That's actually... Look at that. They've got the capital. Yeah, they've captured the Eyrie. Who would have thought the Mount... They haven't taken anything else. They basically just took the Eyrie. 18,000 men. His wife's in jail as well. I didn't even notice that. How many do they have? 12,000. If the Mountain Clans can win this, that is down to tactical know-how. That is not down to men and just better fight. Well, it could be down to better fighting, I guess. I've never been a shortage of soldiers. Good job, Duncan. 3,400 men. There we go. We're actually getting a good amount of soldiers. Have they done it? They just need 1%. They just need to capture one more place, which could be this. Could just be that. We'll have to come back in a bit. I'm sure it will tell us when they win. But we're actually getting a good amount of men compared to Rowan. He's only got a few hundred more than me now. And we also have the alliance with Grimm. So I'm actually feeling quite confident now. We can defend ourselves from a lot of invaders, which is the thing I was worried about. We were lucky, actually, that the Tyrells defended us. If he didn't, we could have just lost everything at the beginning. Which is not what I want. And we've not got a claim yet. Let's increase the time. Have they done it? Still at 99%. They did capture that. How did that not make it 100%? Oh, I guess because they've not won... Ah, it's because they've not won a battle, isn't it? So they haven't actually won a battle. Oh no, they've lost a lot of men. That could be, though, to the Riverlands. Yeah, it could just be the Riverlands has killed some of their men. And looks as though... Her offer. So it looks as though the Cranes managed to beat them up. She's pregnant. More oh, unfruitful. Just for the peace. Okay. Eric the Saviour. Well, it looks as though the Mountain Clansmen have done it. They've managed to find independence from the Vale. So, what? Okay. So, Chief... Okay, he got the Giant's Lance. That's basically what he took. Okay, so... The Lord Paramount, Jaspers, had to retreat to Midler Point, which is not a good castle to have. His family have been released, except for his second daughter. What could they be doing to her, those fiends? But they released the rest of his family, and his wife, actually, as well. So they released the boys, but not the girls, it looks like. So the delicate line has been released, unless he paid, I guess, the ransom. He lost. Died in the dungeons. Okay, yeah. But they didn't get much. They only got Giant's Lance. I never see them win, usually. They also have Old God's Faith. They have 19... So they keep their event troops, I'm guessing. Yeah, event spawned 11,000. Hopefully they don't delete them. 19,000 men. Yeah. We now have Mountain Clansmen controlling the Eyrie. Wow. And the bloody gate. They control the entryway into the Vale. There's only one more way into the Vale now. This is ridiculous. He's basically split the Vale in half. The people over here can only get places by boat, unless they travel through their lands. The tourney of Catswold. We could go to Stackhouse's tournament. Let's go. There's not been much going on for us right now. So we'll go to the tournament. We're kind of just raising money up. I watched my sister-in-law play with another child yesterday, and noticed she didn't want to share her toys. Well, I am selfish, I guess, and cruel, yeah. She needs a lecture. This is how children learn thrift, yeah. It's important. Young Alice seems to have a natural charm and way with words. I don't think I'd care. I'm sure she'll suffer in life. Okay, yeah. I don't think my guy would particularly care either way for that one. How's my son? Yes, just looked at him, and he's already mastering swordsmanship. Good job, my son. Tristram Osgrey is now known as the Brute. Tristram the Brute. I guess that probably fits him quite well, actually. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. And we need someone to educate. Who do we want to educate him? Me? Or Duncan? I think we'll just do me for now. Until he gets a skilled fighter. But we probably should change to train children. There we go. Train my son up. 13%. There's such a good chance he might do something good. We actually have a better treasurer now. Not going to change it right now. That's what I was going to check. Bodyguards. My brother still can't be it. Not sure why. First aid tournament. Ready my horse. Okay. The next joust. We're up against Victor Stackhouse. Ready. And we hit. Tristram the Brute. You and Sir Victor Stackhouse collide fiercely, both lances shattering in a hail of splinters. You both ride on, still a horse, to the other end of the list to take a new lance from a squire. You notice Sir Victor is now bleeding. Wow, I'm known as the Brute, and now I've just injured a man. But he continues. Okay, so he's now wounded. I hit again. Damn, he stays on. Okay, I'll knock him off this time. I hit again. He won't give up. A fine hit. There we go. Well, at least he didn't die. That would have been really bad. I'd be getting a really bad reputation. Alan. I should beat this guy. Hit. And there we go. See, we're doing pretty nicely. None can beat me. And I'm against my brother, Paxter. Now, I have an advantage because I am strong. And does perceptive help? Yeah, it does. Because you can see what's going on in the fight. And he got me, though. My brother knocked me out. Paxter, wow. You're showing just what you're like there. The final tilt. So, my brother came first, I came second. Well, that's pretty cool. The fact that two checkered lions both came first and second, it proves we're a fighting house. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. I've been NG Paradox. Bye-bye.